Hey all, this is going to be a quick crash course on everything that I'm putting together about what is going to go on and all the signs in the Illinois Madrid Fault area with historical references and stuff. So you see the web page I'm on now. All right. There's an X formation with the recent 2017 eclipse and a forecasted eclipse coming up in when is it 2024. It makes this path right over southern Illinois and the Madrid Fault area. There's a close-up. Alright, what's going on with this path and the eclipses? Well, let's talk about the geography down there. Southern Illinois is known as Little Egypt, and that is no mistake. Okay, Southern Illinois area. Now let's get down to why they call it that. The origin of Little Egypt name. They say maybe it was because of the poor harvest and it was like a desert, but they also say maybe it was because it was so rich in the land was fertile. I think it's probably for another reason. Now this area also includes the Shawnee National Forest. The Shawnee National Forest includes an area called the Garden of the Gods Wilderness. And what's interesting about this area is that when the area was supposedly covered by glaciers, the Garden of the Gods was not. Also, in this area, Cahokia, you have American pyramids and mound structures. This is a list of American I guess structures that have archaeological, astronomical importance, and also listed in Illinois is the Emerald Mound and Village site. They're here. So you have an area where eclipses are making an X. You've got a fault line and a river where there have been historical floodings. Right here, this is a website here, government website, which lists flood and droughts of the Mississippi area. Right here, okay. Not uncommon, there's a cycle of this stuff. What I have here, okay. Now, something really interesting here is an article Laura Stedham Smith wrote connecting the Trail of Tears to when the Mississippi River flooded back in 1812, which was also you got the seismic zone, the Madrid Fault area, which was also the biggest earthquake activity in United States known history. And what's interesting I found about this is the Muskogee people thought the phenomenon was due to a river god called the Tie snake writhing under the ground. And the Tie snake was believed to be an antlered river monster who lurked beneath the water and straddled the divide between upper and lower worlds. And I'm sure we've heard a lot of our scary true stories about a river monster that comes up with antlers. Anyways, it's linked into the War of 1812 and this earthquake activity of 1812. I must close that window. But here, nope, here it is. Alright. Strange happenings and earthquakes. 1812, 1811, 1812. And a war took place. And what's really interesting here is something about a comet. Okay. And also a black sun. We've been talking a lot about how there's an object in the sky that we can't see because it's probably infrared and it causes eclipses. Okay. And a black sun was said to predict a future war. On September 17th, 1811, there was another solar eclipse, which again was predicted by the prophet. That's in the article. I don't have time. My phone always runs out to get into that. So, okay. So again, we have mention of this black sun or something up in our atmosphere that causes eclipses and stuff. And then around a time of wars and earthquakes. So I question what is this? Why are the eclipses calling our attention to this area? We have an area known as Little Egypt, a garden of the gods,